Hi, this is Jessica with Beautifully Balanced Nutrition, and today we're going to be making a really delicious kale salad. Now, kale, as many of you know, is a superfood. It is a really very nutrient-dense leafy green. It's a cruciferous vegetable, and it has a really wonderful array of different minerals, vitamins, nutrients, things like magnesium, vitamin A, vitamin C, a huge amount of vitamin K, and also really packed with fiber. Now, sometimes people complain that it tastes kind of bitter, and that's because it is in that cruciferous family, which is also things like cabbage and these more, it's the mustard family, so it's more of a potent type of flavor. So what we want to do is use some techniques and some other ingredients to make it a bit softer and a little bit more palatable for those that might be newer to kale. So what we're going to start with is chopping the kale. Now, some people don't like to have that harder rib in the middle, and you're certainly welcome to take it off. All you have to do is hold one end and strip it, and you can just use the leaves. I personally like to use the whole plant, but if you're a beginner with kale, then you can try it with just the leaves first and see if you prefer that. So what we're going to be doing is cutting the kale into bite-sized pieces. You're also welcome to tear it. Some people like to just tear it with their fingers, especially if you have de-ribbed the kale, is the term for that. And then you're just going to break it up with your hands into bite-sized pieces. Either way accomplishes the same thing. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is add a little bit of olive oil and salt to the kale. And the technique that we're going to use is massaging the kale. Now, this is actually very important, especially if you tend to not like that bitter taste and if you feel like it's a little bit too hard to chew. The massaging of the kale is really going to break down those fibers, make it softer and a little bit more palatable. So we're going to drizzle it with olive oil, sprinkle on a little salt, and at this point you can also add your lemon juice. So we're going to just slice our lemon here, squeeze on some lemon juice. For an entire bunch, you're going to want to use the whole lemon. And we're going to simply massage the kale. Now, you really want to get in here so that it becomes a really nice, deep, rich color. You can already start to see the difference between the massaged kale and the unmassaged kale. It gets really nice, deep and dark, and it also reduces in size. And we want to add a little bit of fat for the salad too. We do have our olive oil, which is going to help us assimilate some of those fat-soluble vitamins. And what I'm also going to do is add some seeds. So I have some sesame seeds here. Cashews are also really lovely to use. Pine nuts are really great for this recipe. And some dried fruit. Again, we're using dried cranberries for this recipe. We're going to sprinkle it on, give it another quick toss, and there you have a really delicious, fresh, nutritious kale salad. And for more tips and more recipes, you can visit my website. Thanks for watching.